History of Sound is brand new in cinemas across the UK right now. I've seen it. Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to the video, a brand new movie review. Today I'm talking all about a brand new movie called The History of Sound. It's in cinemas right now. I've seen it. Let's start talking about it. Before we do, as always, a friendly reminder, these are just my thoughts, so don't let this dictate whether or not you decide to go and see it. You might see it and feel totally differently to me. That's okay. Movies aren't made to cater for everyone. Without any further ado, we start talking about this film, and I didn't enjoy this film at all. You know, I say that at the start of every movie review about the fact that just because I have these thoughts doesn't mean you will, and I think this is a really good example of the fact that this is a film that I really didn't like. I can't remember his name. Can't remember the leading guy's name. I can't remember the leading guy's name. That is so bad. But I just found this film really slow. I felt it was far too long. We got towards the end and I was like, oh, it's going to end now, and it didn't. Oh, it's going to end now, and it still didn't. And I was like, I just really have no idea what this film is trying to do, because at the end of the day, it had no real pinnacle of this film. I just felt it stayed on one level the entire way through the film. I felt no remorse, no emotion for these characters really, because I just didn't get it, and I understood what they were trying to do. I understood that essentially there's these two guys who are in some sort of gay relationship in a time where being gay was just not a thing. And, you know, in time we find out that one of the guys had a wife and all of this sort of stuff unfolded, but I just don't get the point of this film. At the end, we see one of the main guy that we follow, we see him talking about the book tour that he's doing and how he's written his life in a book. So then it made me think, is this a true story? But then I was like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I just think the biggest problem with this is I didn't get it. I didn't understand what this film was trying to do, because I understood it was about, you know, having this really lovely relationship with sound and music and these noises and all of this sort of stuff, but I didn't quite understand what that had to do with this secret gay relationship affair almost that then didn't happen because he went to war, and it was really bitty for me, and I didn't really get it. It just felt too long, and there was just no kind of point to this film. Obviously, most films, they have a, right, this has happened, we're going to get to it, we're going to get to what we want to do, this is what we want to do, we've achieved it, and we're all happy ever after. Obviously, that's an extremely basic version of a film, but we start here, we gradually, yes, we've done what we needed to do, oh, you can't really see me, yes, we've done what we needed to do, and there we go, we can celebrate or mourn the loss of someone, do you know what I mean? Whereas this film didn't have that. It was just the same thing over and over and over again, and at the end, it was nice to see that, I'm not going to spoil it, but it was nice to see that he got what he wanted and the case was delivered. If you've seen it, you'll know what that means. So, you know, it made sense, and that was kind of the only bit of emotion. I was like, oh, that's quite cute, but that was literally it. And yeah, I don't know. I hate to be negative on these movie reviews because I always do like to find some positives, but personally, maybe this was just a film that really wasn't for me, and that's kind of it. It just wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy this film at all. I didn't get it, didn't understand it. I had no relationship with these characters, felt no emotion for these characters. It was just a flat, one level, dragged out film for me, which, yeah. And it sort of made sense. My cinema had one showing of this a day, and the showing had 10 people in it. So maybe the appeal's not here for this film, and I can understand why. It's definitely got a niche for its audience. And I'm not that niche, so I didn't enjoy it. But I'm glad I went to go and see it. But yeah, not for me. But before we wrap up this movie review, as always, what to rate it out of 10? Will it be joining this collection? I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10. Maybe that's being quite generous. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably am being a little bit generous. Will it join this DVD collection? No, it won't. I'm glad I've seen it, but I don't want to see it again. I didn't understand it. I was falling asleep. Like, it wasn't for me. As always, in the description below is the movie plot, a link to the movie trailer, as well as a link to my movie review playlist. It features every single movie review that I've ever done. More to come soon, including Miss Moxie, a brand new kids movie, and hopefully Rental Family. You'll hear my thoughts on that very soon. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in another video, hopefully one of those movie reviews, very soon.